Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. Khamzat Chimaev, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. Well, South Africa is on the World Mixed Martial Arts map, largely courtesy of the elite middleweight Dricus du Plessis. And he got a lot of respect from his peers after beating Robert Whittaker at UFC 290. You had to look far and wide for any of his fellow fighters to be picking du Plessis going into that fight. And not only did he beat Whittaker, he bludgeoned him and got him out of there by TKO in round 2. That laid the foundation for a title fight for Dricus du Plessis. This man is a physical force, hardened by his upbringing in South Africa. I'm excited to see what he can do with the opportunity tonight, DC. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Khamzat Chimaev. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Dricus du Plessis.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, Khamzat Chimaev back on the proven ground, and you can hear the crowd response with everything that this man does. If he gets a takedown, a huge pop. If he lands a jab, a huge pop. A lot of people feel like in this matchup, though, Khamzat's going to be trying to take the fight to the ground and to work his submission game from there. Let us see how Khamzat approaches the early portions of this particular round. Oh, massive overhand lands.
Beautiful body kick.
Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Left hook to the head.
Over and over, he is landing punches to the head. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. Oh, that sub is tight.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition. Oh.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Darce choke attempt here.
Oh my goodness, that Darce choke is very tight.
Oh, struggling to create an angle here, champ.
He's a fighter, man. He's gonna fight everything. He's got it locked in.
Oh, that was deep, but he got out.
That was beautiful submission defense by this guy.
And now he reverses position. Wow.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Setting up a submission.
Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in.
This has got to be it.
Oh, he's able to get out.
Well, good job. It looked like he was going to tap with his left hand, but instead, he bridged off to the right, then turned back into him to release some of the pressure on the Von Flue choke. Beautiful defense.
Chimaev's back in full mount. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Nice jab by du Plessis.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take line takedown attempts. You can't shoot. You got to set your opponent up. You did that beautiful.
All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground.
Oh, right into mount. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Du Plessis going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Making all these shots count.
Getting the mount here.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
Move those hips, get back to guard.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Du Plessis looking for an armbar here. He is no one-trick pony.
What a tight armbar.
Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You gotta make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Chimaev's in half guard now. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Dracus du Plessis.
All right, sit down for a minute. All right, breathe, focus, okay? Focus on slowing that heart rate down. I know you're not tired. I know you have more in that gas tank.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway.
Be sharp in this round. Pressure, pressure.
Nice block.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Keep your hands up.
Nice. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Work to get back in the guard now. Move those hips.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Chimaev's really pressing the issue now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat.
Now into his mount.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
Use your hips to get up.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
he's got to be careful there, yep.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
All right, so perhaps he's gonna...
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Takes his back now. Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
Chimaev's in half guard. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Du Plessis back in full guard. All right, feet on the hips here. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Khamzat Chimaev. Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount, and now maybe the Von Flue choke will be there. Oh, he got out.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attack. Oh, he's got that submission locked in. He's in real
John,
trouble.
it looks tight. It looks like he's going to get this. He's got the choke in.
That'll do it! Khamzat Chimaev back with style points tonight.
Oh, boy.
Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call his shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Let's get it inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 23 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
What a tremendous performance. Granted, a lot of people felt like he might win by submission, but these are high-level fights. Just a little guy, but man, can he fight the #1 ranked flyweight contender. This division has really appealed to the fans over the last several years, and this man has made himself undeniable against his first title shot in the UFC.
You know, John, these guys are small, but I believe that it's one of the most skilled divisions in the entire UFC, and this gentleman has really separated himself from the back. He has done everything necessary to put himself right on the verge of doing something special. He believes that he's going to get it done tonight. Every part of him believes that he's the best. Now he has to go out and show it.
No man should weigh 125 pounds. I mean, let's be honest, but that is a package of skill and will and grit that looks a whole lot like a future champion.
Here he is, my 2023 Fighter of the Year and the undisputed UFC flyweight champion, Alexandre Pantoja. Pro debut at 17 years of age in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Finally breaks through to win the undisputed UFC title at 33 years of age. He is as watchable and as well-rounded as any fighter in the sport. And in advance of his first title defense in our fighter meeting, he said, now the focus is getting my pound-for-pound due. I know I'm the best flyweight in the world. I'm out to prove that again tonight. But I want to show the masses that I can be the pound-for-pound king, and he might just be that guy. Our tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Manel Starboy Khan. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Alexandre the Cannonball Pantoja.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway.
Good.
All right, here's the Brazilian flyweight contender, Alexandre Pantoja. Somewhat remarkable, given all that he has accomplished, that he hasn't fought for the UFC title just yet. But he believes if he can get a win, and ideally a finish, in what is a very challenging matchup here tonight, he will make himself undeniable as far as the UFC is concerned. First order of business, this significant challenge here tonight. Lead kick is true there by Manel Kape. Big left hook coming, it's blocked.
Ooh, nice right hand.
And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio. Beautiful job landing that head kick. Nice fade back right hand, my goodness. Beautiful job by the champion.
Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Takedown defense holds up.
Now some separation from this clinch position.
Clean hook there. Oh, really good with the kick to the body. Back and forth we go. Ooh, looking to set up the head kick, but he misses.
Lands a quick jab.
Oh, and another nice combination, just absolutely picking him apart on the feet. I'd probably tap him to the stretch.
I mean, he is destroying him, but
Pantoja's going for a choke here. Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded.
oh, he's got him in tight now, yep.
This one, you still do it.
Oh, he cleared it and he got out.
He cleared the leg, got to his back, and now he's out of that Darce choke.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Pantoja.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Pantoja gets back up. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing.
How about the accuracy
have seen it land right there. His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Oh, he's getting submitted.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Nice transition.
Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Oh, big elbow.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty. Big shot to the head.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Straight punch, that is useful.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going to
A huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, he landed a flying knee to the head.
Nice shot there by the champ. Oh, nice takedown defense.
great block there.
Pop's now dealing with a cheek cut.
Wow. Man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. Oh, huge left. Landed that one.
Wow.
5 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
This next round, we're gonna get.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him.
You ready? You ready? Go.
Second round underway.
Nice defense. He got his hands up and he blocked it.
Beautiful right punch, follows it up with the left. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Oh, this is some high-level, efficient, effective ground and pound by Pop.
Just gotta be careful here.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for, because then his opponent will start.
Pantoja's trying to get a triangle here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited.
He's got to be careful here.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
He has controlled the position, postured up, and landed another strike that has caused it swelling.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Oh, and he's attacking choke now. It's tight.
Working for that submission.
It's always hard when you're trying to end the fight.
He's gonna go to sleep. It's over.
And there it is! So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I gotta keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight. All right, so this #1 welterweight contender has found his way back to a title fight. A lot of people didn't think he would get there, and he's made a career of proving doubters wrong.
You know, he carries a chip on his shoulder. You tell this man that he can't do something, right? He will make it a point to get that done. He said from the moment he walked out the octagon last time and didn't win the belt, that I will be back. Many smirked at him, many laughed, but his inner circle believed. And it was only a matter of time before their guy got another chance, and when he got here, he would get the job done.
Now, some would argue he wasn't ready the first time around. I think that's probably a little bit too simplistic, but there's no denying. He has rounded out his game, he has evolved, he's maximized the developmental time, and a lot of people believe he will have a new champion. Well, for years, the UFC's welterweight division has been among the promotion's strongest, and that is certainly the case here as we get our look at the undisputed UFC welterweight champion as he gets ready to defend the title.
The welterweight champion of the world. He's a star. The guy is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he carries himself in that manner. You can watch this guy from his approach to the media, to his appearances. He does everything right. He's the champ for a reason. It all boils down to who he is and how he approaches everything from the media to the fight camp.
And as commentators, we like heat, we like friction. We definitely have some of that on our welterweight championship matchup here tonight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jack Della Maddalena. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Bala, remember the name, Muhammad.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight.
Good.
All right, here we go with round one, featuring Perth, Western Australia's Jack Della Maddalena. You know what he can do with his jab. Undeniable death touch power in both hands, but at times his kryptonite has been the wrestling. Not to suggest that people have taken him down at will, but this division, unlike a lot of others, has mostly wrestlers and grapplers in that top 10, and you gotta think Jack Della Maddalena has shored up that part of his game, knowing that most of these combatants are gonna try to take him down.
Oh, looked like he got tagged a couple times there up top. These guys throwing early. Oh, big left hook there.
Oh my goodness, what a right hand.
Ooh, nice defense. I thought that punch might get through. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together, and also just, man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg. Arm is very tight.
He might get a finish here.
This fight hurt.
Whoa, submission defense. He gets out.
I mean, the calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an arm bar.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
He passes the half.
Muhammad's back in full guard now.
Pop your hips. Beautiful transition.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He passes to half guard.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish. He
Bottom
needs to
fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Now the hammer fist here by Muhammad.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
That was nice.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, strong reversal on the ground here.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten the mountain, just go for the finish.
Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see him knock each other out. That's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up. Oh, nice.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Establishing the jab. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Beautiful entry as he gets the takedown late in the round, too, which could have an impact on the judges potentially.
Absolutely. You want to leave an impression in the judge's mind. And when you walk back to your corner, when you get up from a dominant position, you almost want to wave at the judges and say, I got it.
Right. Round 2 straight ahead.
Let's breathe. Get that heart rate down. You're sucking wind right now. Don't worry about that. So is he. I need you to get back out there and perform.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
All right, round 2. All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Oh, nice level change. In the half guard.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Another ground and pound strike lands. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Muhammad going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Muhammad.
Just work.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Keep those hands up for me. Keep those hands high.
Muhammad's right back to the full mount here.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet.
Muhammad's back in half guard. Oh, big shots from the top. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Come on, bro. Keep those hands up for me.
Muhammad's right back to the full mount.
Now he's got good body position. Yup.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Muhammad's has got full mount now.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Muhammad's back in full mount.
Change of the position.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
North-south position now. Perhaps the crowd will get its collective mind out of the gutter. Muhammad's in half guard. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
The swelling is starting to show. He has been beaten up from the top. He has got to move.
30 seconds to go. Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Muhammad.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Muhammad's really pressing now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. Oh, that is some severe swelling. I hate to speculate, not a doctor, but you might be staring at a fractured orbital there.
Good round.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over. The swelling on the fighter's eye is only getting worse. And at some point, I'm not even sure if the end swell is going to do anything. I mean, you have got to really think about fighter safety at this point in time. The eye is not shut. It is certainly moving in that direction.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Able to check that kick as well. Level change there, goes for the takedown. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Muhammad's in half guard. All right, side control now. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Bilal Muhammad. Nicely done. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Good work from the top here by Muhammad. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up. Oh, nice hammer fist there by Bilal Muhammad.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Muhammad's back in full mount.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Muhammad. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Oh man, that's hard to watch, right? Targets that swollen area, and it's getting worse by the minute. Oh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now, he's advancing. Getting close to the finish.
Break it off! Break it off!
Wow, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Look to get your guard back now.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Posture up, G&P. He's loading the hook.
Close guard. Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Bilal Muhammad. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landed. That's a separate blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Big right hand there. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Muhammad's in half guard now.
Wow, he is landing time and time again on that cut. Oh, he got to a spot. Oh, nice.
Relax. Keep those hands high.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oh, man. I mean, how much can one man take? He certainly doesn't look like he did when he walked out here just a few moments ago.
He's almost unrecognizable. He's been hit so many times in the face. The swelling started early. We spoke about trying to defend it. We spoke about making adjustments. He didn't, and now he finds himself here.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cut man will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shove him off and get back up.
And just misses with that big right hand.
Oh, nice. Nice. Oh. You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight. Beautiful.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
That was a slick transition.
Good. You're doing fine. Stay relaxed.
Now he's going full mount.
Muhammad ground and pound from half guard. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Oh, man, another strike right on that swollen area. Somebody get the man an ice pack, please. Muhammad's right back to the full mount here. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in time.
The crowd just loves whenever they get 2 high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there. And he's back up. He missed with that jab attempt there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Right to the target. Let's Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time.
Muhammad's got his head looking for a guillotine. That guillotine is tight. All right, well, he's going to have to go back to the drawing board defensively, but in terms of this fight, he's been totally dominated, and that swelling's getting out of control.
The swelling's getting out of control. We can't even tell who's in front of us anymore. This guy has been beat from start to finish, and right now, the only right thing, at least to me, feels like the fight getting stopped.
Move and relax for me.
Nice positional control here.
Playing guard.
30 seconds to go in the round. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. All right, somewhat mercifully, that is the end of the round. The swelling around his eye is out of control. Cut man hustling in quickly, but I think they might stop this fight, DC. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of...
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
5th and final round.
Punch over the top.
Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round. Well, he misses with the left punch there.
Nice level change.
Muhammad's in half guard.
Keep your hands up and keep that head moving.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Muhammad.
Let's go. Posture and heavy shots.
This is where he wants to be.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, as many expected, his grappling has been very strong thus far. The takedowns, the ground control, he is truly the total package.
It's one thing to take your opponent down. It's one thing to control him, as we have seen him do over the course of this fight.
Posture and elbow.
He's got to start throwing now.
And very effective with the ground and pound.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
All right, trying to pass here as Glover Teixeira might... All right, so back to the feet we go after a lot of ground fighting. We'll see if he can rally here late in this final round.
John, he needed this. He needed to...
That punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Posture and look for those heavy shots now.
A series of punches from the top here by Bilal Muhammad. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Muhammad. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
This is a terrible position.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Bilal Muhammad. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Muhammad's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Good, solid strike on the ground.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. Muhammad's right back to the full mount. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Muhammad. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Work.
Get them out here.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Side control now. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's gonna hold up in the fight of the year conversation. All right, so the championship fight goes the distance as we get you some highlights here, and I do believe the champion will walk out the way he came in as the undisputed best in the world.
He is one of the most talented mixed martial artists we have ever seen in the UFC's octagon. He takes every challenge head on, and tonight he got pushed, but I think he did just enough to maintain his title.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight
Ready to fight? Ready. Good. You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, early round action here featuring the perennial welterweight contender Leon Rocky Edwards. Figures to have a decided striking advantage in this matchup. He believes his jab is going to be a key to setting up his power shots here tonight, and every MMA round begins on the feet. No different here.
Oh, big elbow. Look at the control and the posture as that big knee lands.
Man, how about the crisp boxing and kick? Now he pulls guard right into a triangle here.
I mean, he pulled. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out. There it is. Now he's running him out.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Lands with the ground and pound. Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Just out of range with that strike. Great shot there, DC. He is a...
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. That one landed clean. Big double leg level change.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Huge knee lands from in close.
Now they separate.
Well, we've seen...
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Edwards is in half guard. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Edwards gets back up here. Oh, and there's that hook again, but this one is blocked. And that'll do it!
Oh, my God!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
What a highlight reel the Mexican phenom Yair Rodriguez has put together in a few short fights in the UFC. That flying head kick knockout of Andre Fili comes to mind. He stopped the UFC. Hall of Famer BJ Penn in 2017. A lot
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
A pro dating to 2001. Here is the veteran Nick Diaz, former UFC title challenger. 13 wins by knockout, another 8 by way of submission. You know the book on Nick Diaz. It's going to be punches and bunches, but if the fight does hit the canvas, you've got to protect yourself. We'll see how it goes for Nick Diaz in his much-anticipated UFC return tonight.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Good straight hand there by Diaz. Educated jab there by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
But not even just the jab, right? You watch Masvidal throw that jab. His backhand is always perfectly in place. Nothing is wasted. He's not loading up on his strikes. He's just letting it flow. Jorge Masvidal is a very educated boxer, and it showed in his performance tonight.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there, just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches there.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
Oh, fighter lands a punch to the head out of the clinch position. Well, fear is not a factor for this striker, coming out swinging early as we expected. Beautiful touches to the spot. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's gonna do to stay in this fight. That hook was... Oh, he hurt him again.
nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Back to the feet now. Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up. Masvidal going for the takedown here. Nothing doing there.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Back and forth we go. Diaz gets the single leg takedown. Masvidal's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Both fighters get up now.
He can't get too excited here. He's got to take his time.
Strong punch to the head in the clinch. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be.
Big shots landed by him now. Herb Dean steps in.
Holy smokes.
What a fight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Good to have you with us tonight. Of course, we are inside Toyota Center in Houston, Texas, USA. And every time I walk through these walls, I can't help but think about Gilbert Melendez and Diego Sanchez going toe-to-toe. Back in UFC 166, remember Rogan? Oh, my God!
It was the craziest fight. You could not believe what you were watching. These two guys said, this is the night that we make history. We're going to stand on a quarter in the middle of the octagon and let them fly, and that they did. Houston, the Toyota Center, has been home to some of the greatest fights in UFC history.
Very nice leg kick there by Ankalaev.
Hurt him bad. Jab hurt him a little bit. Oh, nice right hand.
Combinations here.
Oh!
That's it. Ankalaev with starter points tonight.
Oh, my goodness.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Oh, a lot of people have planted their flag on Magomed Ankalaev in terms of his future light heavyweight greatness, but the UFC matchmakers do a masterful job in terms of setting up a test that you need to pass in order to get to that requisite next level. This is a challenging stylistic matchup, and even the confident Ankalaev acknowledged that this is going to test me in ways perhaps I haven't been tested in the octagon before. Well, you can spot that wide base, that stance of Yuri Prochazka from a mile away. His opponent didn't see that right hand coming.
Yeah, that right hand is tremendous from Yuri Prochazka. But that right hand starts with that wide base, with his ability to draw it. Your mistake, and then he always capitalizes on it.
stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Massive head kick.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Prochazka's uppercut to the head. That one, though, blocked by the defense. Oh, how good is that elbow? Shades of my man Kenny Florian landing that thing in tight, and we'll see if he goes back to the well. What a connection. Right up the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Rips the body there.
Oh, he hurt him again.
That'll do it. Magomed Ankalaev.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, early round action here, and if we had a fantasy draft for light heavyweights, perhaps Magomed Ankalaev would be the #1 pick right now. Fan base absolutely bullish on this man's
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough the opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Prochazka. Side control.
Great shots from the top position. Very active offense, in fact. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about. Oh, my goodness.
Unbelievable.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, folks, I can barely sit still. This is as big a heavyweight fight as we can put together. Jon Jones taking on the consensus greatest big man in UFC history, Croatia's Stipe Miocic.
Yeah, this is going to be a phenomenal fight. You have two of the GOATs, the greatest heavyweight of all time versus the greatest light heavyweight of all time. How does Miocic handle the range of Jon Jones, and how does Jones handle the power and the high-level boxing of Stipe Miocic? This is a dream matchup. We have wanted to see this one for so long. It finally happens right now.
Oh, man, as soon as it gets on the feet, his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was cage. They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Rock'em sock him out of the chute here.